South End Community Center is one of the many historical aspects here at MGM Springfield.
22 News reporter Hector Molina is live here at MGM Springfield to explain what it means to South End residents to combine this piece of history with the casino.
Well, being here at MGM, it's hard not to notice all the Springfield history that the casino has to offer in and outside. And if you grew up in the South End, you may be familiar with an old building that's now part of a near $1 billion property. A piece of Springfield history dating back almost 80 years is now part of Springfield's newest and biggest investment, MGM Springfield. The South End Community Center has been part of the city since 1939, though the locations have changed throughout the years. For Springfield residents like Rico Daniele, the South End Community Center has always been a second home for children in the city.
My first job was at the South End Community Center. We used to play stickball there since 1950. I started playing there when I was about 10, 11 years old in the 60s there.
In the early 1970s, State Representative Anthony Schiavelli secured a new home for the community center in the Armory building on Howard Street. But in 2011, an EF3 tornado crashed through the South End, destroying most of the building. 7 years later, the facade of the building still stands as part of MGM Springfield. Since 1939, the South End Community Center has been a place where kids can play, socialize, and learn life lessons. Fast forward now to 2018, and this old building is still a place people can enjoy, but in a different way.
They spent a lot of time there growing up as a kid, and now to see it still being around and in a different venue, helping to entertain people, I think it'll be a good feeling for them.
The building will serve as a pop-up art gallery where local artists will showcase their work throughout the year and will be host of a special Halloween celebration in October. The South End Community Center now stands on Marble Street, a $10.3 million project that was completed in October of 2017. Though the old community building is now part of MGM Springfield, residents who grew up in the South End will always remember what it meant to them as young children. Reporting in Springfield. Yeah, one of the shows is just starting here. It's quite the party down here in Springfield. But the State Armory building was originally built in 1895, and it's expected to be standing for many more years to come. Live from MGM Springfield, Hector Molina, 22 News.